Hello everybody, I Eat Your Face here, back with another video, and the first thing I want to address is the fact that I haven't been uploading. I apologize for that, but two big updates for two games I enjoy happened. One for Pokemon Go, they added a raid system. It's really fun, so I've been doing that. And then of course the Port Deca update for Pokemon Brick Bronze. Normally, YouTubers cover the depths of those updates, but there are already enough people covering that, so I figured I didn't need to. But what I will be doing in the future is covering how this update will be affecting the metagame of the Colosseum. So stay tuned for that. And the reason you haven't been seeing PvP videos is because, well, this update kind of made some of the mechanics of PvP broken, like Megas don't get their speed when they Mega Evolve, and priorities all kinds of glitched up. So I just don't want to record a video where someone doesn't even have to be me, but someone gets screwed over by the lack of working mechanics. So once they fix those bugs, I'll start uploading PvP videos again. But anyway, the real meat of the matter here is that I saw something on Discord, the Pokemon Brick Bronze Discord. Yeah, there it is. That Tate guy, that's T-Brad M, you know, the guy who codes the game. Tiers are coming. If you're a competitive battler, this should speak words of joy, and it definitely does when it comes to my end. Now, the reason this is great is because now we're gonna finally be able to have different types of battles where there will be a certain tier where using you can use Mon's Pokemon like the ones I use, you know, like for Ehemplo. We have all these crazy things. Normally you see things like Charizard, Greninja, Tyranitar. I don't use those. Why? Because they're an OU. That is a tier in which the most common Pokemon appear in. I use lesser common Pokemon, UU, RU, NU, that kind of stuff. Anyway, if you're still somewhat new to competitive battling and you don't know what a tier is, well then I guess I will show you. Tiers basically are a way for the Pokemon to be organized so that everybody. Let me try and think of a way to explain this better. Tiers are just basically an organization system for Pokemon. And what you see right now is the overused tier, meaning the most common Pokemon that aren't broken. So, for example, this is currently the OU tier for Pokemon Showdown, like the normal Pokemon Sun and Moon. The Pokemon you see here are what are in the overused tier. You see, you got all these Pokemon. And then you see this BL, this means borderline. This borderline means that since these tiers are based solely on how often they're used, they don't take viability into account. Now what these borderlines are, these borderline areas, see this is BL, and then you scroll down, here's BL2. These are borderlines in which these Pokemon are too overpowered for the tier under them. So Alakazam through Weavile are all too strong for them to be healthy in a UU metagame. So, but they don't have enough usage in battles to be considered OU or overused. So that's what these borderlines are. They're too strong for the tier below, but they aren't used enough for the tier above. Now these borderlines can only be used in the tier above them or higher. So then we have OU by technicality. These are just things that, because they're like this only affects Pokemon that have Megas. So like Garchomp's Mega, nobody really uses it, but it's OU because you have to use Garchomp to use Mega Garchomp. Anyway, so what these tiers here, they're split into a few of them right now. We have OU, which is overused, UU, which is underused, RU, which is rarely used, NU, which is never used, and then there's another tier. It's called PU. It doesn't stand for anything really. It's just a play off of PU. Those are just Pokemon that, you know, they're the weak Pokemon, but it's a place for them to go at it. But anyway, this excites me because now I will be able to go to the Coliseum and not have to deal with all this junk. All this junk. This is stuff I don't want to have to play. I like UU and below. I want to be able to use stuff like the Escavalier. I want to be able to use that without having to see Charizard every battle. So, yeah. But these tiers aren't necessarily going to be Pokemon Brick Bronze's tiers, because again, tiers are based off of usage. So, and yeah, in Pokemon Brick Bronze's usage is obviously going to be different than Sun and Moon. So the first thing I want to talk about is what's possibly going to be considered OU in Pokemon Brick Bronze. Some obvious Pokemon are going to be Mandibuzz. It's a reliable wall that also gets defog. They recently added Skarmory, but since it doesn't have defog or Stealth Rock, I don't think it's going to be quite OU. It might be, I don't know yet. But I'm pretty sure Mandibuzz will be one. Let's see. Not Talonflame. Possibly Gengar, I don't know. A lot of people might be a little iffy to use it because of Curse Body instead of Levitate now. Tyranitar, I don't have one, will definitely be up there. We're going to... Greninja will be up there. Charizard will be up there. Some possible UUs though, what I'm excited about. I'm going to guess things like, let's see, maybe Reuniclus. Reuniclus is a nice Pokemon. Maybe we'll see Jolteon. It's being used frequently, but you know, there's Mega Manectric. That's probably going to be OU. These are all just guesses, but yeah, I'm excited for this. It makes me really happy to finally see stuff like this. When it's coming, they're still focused on, you know, fixing this update, and of course, so I don't think it's really on their priority list, but it's fine. It's on their radar for sure. So that makes me really happy. Anyway, I will also probably be streaming later today, so make sure you have notifications turned on for that. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys are excited for Tiers. I know you're probably not as excited as I am, but it's really big in my opinion for the competitive aspect of things. But I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!